Good morning, I'm Randy Lovelace with Paragon Independent Insurance Agencies, and I'm here with a great friend of mine, and we want to introduce you to a new organization, a new nonprofit, new to me, a few years old, and they're my beneficiary of the quarter. And if you know anything about my Referral for a Cause program, I choose a local nonprofit each quarter to make a donation to. And how that works is that for every new business quote that I process, new insurance business quote, I will make a donation to that nonprofit. And my nonprofit of choice this quarter happens to be Hands of Justice with Rebecca Cary. And so I'd like to introduce her, and you have to know everything you can about this organization. They're doing awesome things. So Becca, tell us about Hands of Justice. Who are you? How did it start? What's your mission? How can the community help? And now I'll be quiet and let you talk.
Okay. Well, thank you for having us. Hands of Justice, we are an economic empowerment group for survivors of human trafficking. So we do that in a variety of different ways. We are an awareness program, so we go out and we educate the community on what human trafficking is, how it happens, who it happens to, signs to look for, and what to do if you suspect somebody's being trafficked. We believe education is vital in the fight with human trafficking. You don't know what to look for unless you have been educated on it.
Now, is human trafficking just in the inner city?
No, absolutely not. I think there's a huge misconception that it's a third world problem, or it's inner city, like down in the Vicinity area, which is actually very true, but it's happening in just about every neighborhood. If people think that it's not happening in like the Woodlands, they're extremely wrong. It is. It's happening in places like Conroe, suburbs of bigger inner cities. Most of them are coming out into the suburbs now. So it is what we call a crime that is hidden in plain sight, because again, it is happening right under the noses of people.
So probably everyone, if not had any personal contact, they know of someone, even though they don't know it, they know of someone that is
very
currently
well.
or has been.
Yeah, probably true. Yes, because it is so prevalent in the United States. I can tell you in the state of Texas alone, there is 330,000 people, I believe, that are being trafficked. 79,000 of those are children. And so that's a large number just in the state of Texas. And so this is happening all over the United States. It's happening in other countries, but people do need to understand that it is happening here.
And it's just not the snatch off the street and go. It's they're using technology in grooming.
Yeah. So I think the big misconception, or one of the biggest misconceptions of human trafficking, is that people think it is often white teenage girls that are being snatched up off the streets and locked in the basements and sold into sex. When in truth, in the United States, it happens more with what is called grooming, and a lot of that is happening online now, especially during COVID, because more and more kids are spending time online. That's the number one way that traffickers are finding their victims, is online and through grooming processes. A lot of people, I think they say up to 70% of kids that are under the age of 10 have been trafficked by family members or somebody that they know. So the misconception of being kidnapped when it comes to human trafficking is like 2% of all cases. It's a very, very small percentage.
Wow. Wow. How can the community help you?
A lot of different ways. We not only do we do awareness, we give out once a month. We give out 85 what we call freedom bags to survivors and victims of human trafficking. We partner with 5 other nonprofits within the area to get these to the right people. So they're going down into strip clubs and handing these out to women. They're going to Vicinity Street and they're handing them out to the men and women there. We're dealing with an organization that deals specifically with just male survivors, and so they're getting those bags. And the bags are full of essential items. We have an Amazon wish list that people can go and buy those, or if somebody wants to hold a drive and get items to us, we would love help with that, because again, we do that once a month. 2 other areas in our main areas within Hands of Justice is survivor scholarships. Economic empowerment is a huge need. It's a need that's not really being met in the anti-trafficking realm yet. So scholarships for either GEDs or for college or for certification programs, we do give those out to survivors. And then we as of next Monday, are partnering with 1211 Partners and United for Human Dignity to start support groups, and they are survivor-led and trauma-informed. And there's 6 different locations throughout the Houston area, and it's growing. We're going to be growing to different areas, and this is open to survivors 18 and up that need support, continued support. But to get involved with us, we are always looking for volunteers. A good way to get involved in the next couple months is we're having our Reach for Freedom fundraising gala on March 5th. Woods Edge Community Church, and the information is on our website at handsofjustice.org.
Do you need sponsors?
We need sponsors, yes. So if you're interested in sponsoring, then I want to tell you a little bit about the night. The evening is survivor oriented, so we have a lot of survivors in the community and actually nationwide and some overseas that have contributed to this night to make an awareness, but to give a face and a name to survivors. So the night is called I Have a Name, and it is geared towards educating the community on, but through ways that are healing towards survivors. So it's dance and music and arts and photography and film all in one night. We'll be serving dinner, and then we have kind of an uplifting end to the evening. We're bringing a comedian, Bob Smiley, so that everybody's not leaving on a sad note.
What are tickets? What do tickets run for this?
Tickets vary. Early bird special for an individual is $45. The week of, they will rise to $60, I believe. And then VIP tickets are $80 right now. And then we have various levels. You can sponsor a table, you can sponsor the event.
No sponsorships rate, and they have a range from where to where?
A regular table for 6 people is $350. A VIP table, which would include like a meet and greet and a photo op with myself as well as Bob Smiley, and then preferred seating and other perks, ranges from $550. And then it goes up if you want to sponsor the night. It ranges from $3,000 to $10,000, depending on the level.
Okay.
Of sponsor.
And that's where we really want to get some sponsorship levels in. So any corporate individual or business that feels that need and understands the need we have to fight this anti-trafficking within, this would be a great way to promote and to contribute back to the community and help out on those sponsorship
And
levels.
you can just go to our website, which is handsofjustice.org, and at the top it says our Reach for Freedom, and you just click on that and it has all that information if you're interested in
Awesome.
coming to the night or sponsoring us, either one.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You do a wonderful job.
Thank you so much.
This community needs you, tremendously. But please, everyone, find out everything you can about Hands of Justice. Becca's doing a wonderful job. She's got a lot of information and a lot of connections and resources for people that need this. So please find out all you can about her. Remember that our referral for a cause, that every time that you call for a new business insurance quote, that results in a donation going to Hands of Justice. So lots of calls, lots of donations is what we need. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys.